Today we will be testing Williams VIX Fix Top and Bottom Indicator.
But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. There is also a link down below to sign up for Tradingview. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon.
Alright, as I said, today we will be testing Williams VIX Fix Top and Bottom Indicator. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 51 different strategies, with 13 of them being profitable. We've also tested a total of 735 indicators, with 294 of them being winners. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. And keep in mind that we test most of these strategies and indicators on the Forex market, but they can be applied to just about any market universally. Okay, so today's indicator is the Williams VIX Fix Top and Bottom. Before we take a look at that though, today here on the Patreon only channel, this is the channel we have set up for the patrons only, where we post some really amazing advanced information. You can see here Sasquatch giving, like usual, some amazing Forex analysis, and our admin Jay also giving futures analysis. Just this week alone, Sasquatch is already up 600 pips on the week. Some really amazing stuff. And myself posting the usual daily SPY trades that I have been taking, growing the small account. Here's one of those trades that I called out the other day, 67% move on that trade, $570 on it. You can see that I grew a small account here that I'm playing with from $1,000 over 206% in just a couple of months. Again, calling those out for our patrons every single day. I'm calling out those trades, as well as the other members calling out the other analysis. All right, so back to the indicator here. It is the Williams VIX Fix indicator. You can see it here on the bottom of the screen. Now it's called the Williams VIX Fix indicator, or the Williams VIX Fix Top and Bottom, but it is set to only call the bottoms in its current default position. And so if you actually go into the settings here, then you can switch it to where it calls highs instead of the lows, which means that it is basically looking for the tops of the moves, the reversals or short reversal areas. And so if you click that, it will actually flip the indicator and then change some of the bars in which are changed, these purple colors. Spit it out eventually here, I promise. And so the purple colored bars basically are an entry signal. So when that bar finally closes in the purple color, that is the entry, the signal to go into the trade. And so in this particular case, again, if it was flipped, it would be calling short trades. But the way it is set now, it is calling long trades. And so what we are looking for is the purple bars here, and when we get a purple bar, we are going to go long. Now, I tried to add another one of these to the chart here and switch it so that way it would also call the highs, and so short positions, and change those bars to a blue instead of purple. But for some reason, it was overriding every single one of the long positions, the long candles as well. Very strange. Nonetheless, we're kind of stuck with it either one way or the other, so we'll just test it in its default form of calling the bottoms for long positions. So, all right, now that I've rambled on forever, let's go ahead and get on with the testing and see what we can get out of it. Right, so the first signal that I pick up is a long signal, of course, because that's all this indicator is currently calling. It's long signals. And so we get that entry right here. We get a nice little push to the upside there, which does come up and get us to our take profit. Let's go ahead and continue on. All right, we then pick up another signal right here, of course, a long signal. Unfortunately, this one was not able to get us to our take profit. We got a little bit of a push up, then immediately it just kind of flushed out there and ran to the downside, which does come down and stop us out on that one. Let's go ahead and continue on. All right, another signal right here, and you can see that immediately we push to the downside there. That one's going to come down and stop us out as well. So what I'm going to do here is go ahead and fast forward through the rest of the testing. That way things don't get too long, and we'll pick this up when we are at the end of the year. All right, so that's going to put us at the end right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, now would be a good time to say that if you are interested in excelling your trading knowledge, I highly recommend that you join our Patreon only channel on our Discord server. You can find a link to our Patreon down below, as well as a link to our Discord. Once you sign up as a patron, it'll give you access to the Patreon only channel, where we post some really great advanced information about trading strategies, trading indicators, and trading philosophy in general. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, you'll get access to the full list of indicators that we have tested. That comes in an Excel version and a PDF version, and you will get that full list of indicators showing exactly which indicators were winners, which ones were losers, as well as their win rates. And you'll get access to an Excel sheet of all the strategies that we have tested that shows exactly which strategies were winners, which ones were losers, as well as their win rates, and links to go back and review those individual strategies. And so there is a lot of benefits to becoming a patron of the channel, and it doesn't cost hardly anything at all. I highly recommend it. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at our indicator here. Get everything in focus. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and count it out. See what we have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we have 10 trades within the 1 year's time. Is what I'm trying to say. Decent number of trades. Definitely wish we had more. Let's go ahead and count out the winners and see what we have there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So obviously, that's not going to meet the 60% criteria that we were looking for. 50-50, pretty common. We tend to get a lot of indicators that are around the 50% marker. This kind of a coin flip, to tell you the truth, on some of these indicators. And this one seems to be about the same. Again, it was only calling the long signals and no short signals. But I can't imagine that it would be that much different calling short signals along with the long signals. Could be wrong. Might try it on the next one with short signals only and see what that does. Not really sure. But for now, it's going to go on the no list, and we will move on to the next indicator from here.